Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? I'm Bridget Schaas, doing the weekly tarot card reading. September 22nd, September 28th, 2024. I hope you had a good week. Let us begin. For one thing, I'm going to bring something up. Addictions have been coming up a lot for people to get rid of their addictions. Addictions aren't easy to get rid of. Some people have to think about them for a while, even if they want to get rid of them, before they start getting rid of their addiction. Other people jump right in. Well, I have this addiction I want to get rid of, and they cold turkey it, or they take steps to get rid of the addiction. So if it comes up in 2 weeks out of the month or 3 times out of the month, it's not that I'm not doing the reading properly and can't move on. It's that the outer planets are retrograde right now. Pluto's going direct. That's the only outer planet that's going direct. And the rest of them, so you're revising, revising things, going over things. So if you had wanted to get rid of an addiction previously and haven't done it or haven't been able to get over it, the times I bring it up is the times when it's easier to do. It doesn't make it easy. It's just, it's a better time to be getting rid of it. And if I bring it up 3 or 4 times in 1 month, that means it's something important. It's really important. And the outer planets are slower. They move more slowly than the inner planets. So that's why it can come up 3 or 4 times in 1 month. And it's not that I can't progress or things can't progress. It's just this is what's being highlighted. And you have the best chance to get over an addiction during that time. So on with the reading. I've shuffled the cards, laid them out. So the overarching energy is the 5 of Swords. Victory after a battle. Look how these other people look. They're the losers. Victory after a battle. That can be because we've been talking about addictions a lot. That can be that you've overcome your addiction. That some of the people who have addictions have overcome them or are overcoming them. And that's victory after a battle for this week too. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 13 cards, there's 7 sword cards, which means it's a mental thing. You're going to do a lot of mental thinking, mental work. You're thinking about something very strongly. The first card in the challenge position is the King of Swords. He's steely. He's strong-willed. He seeks clarity. There's not much cloud there. The clouds are lower. There's a little bit of cloud there, but not very much. He tends to stick to his guns. That's the challenge for you. Advice from Spirit is the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck. You need to plant your seeds. Look how barren the ground is. You need to plant new seeds. That could be for those of you who are getting over addictions, or for the rest of you too, that there's victory after a battle. You've been going through some stuff, and there's victory there, and you're making up your mind. You're getting stronger that way. You're getting strong-willed. You're getting determination. And you're going to plant new seeds now. That can be entrepreneurs in a business. That can be you in a personal relationship. That can be you as a member of the family. That can be you at work. You're planting new seeds, and the chances of them growing are good. Just cross your I's. Just dot your I's and cross your T's. It's hard work, but you can do it. It takes a while, but you can have a good harvest. The Eight of Swords is the outcome. You feel like a victim. You know what is sounding too like in the United States today? You feel like you're fighting a battle. You feel like you're a victim. You go to the pump, you go to the grocery stores, you rent or you want to buy a house and it's so expensive. Everything is so expensive. Inflation's high and you feel like a victim. You're trying to do different things to help yourself out. Like in the Knight of Pentacles, growing new seeds. The Strength card clarifies the Eight of Swords. It's a major arcana card. You're taming the lion within. You're taking your experiences and you have developed a lot of inner strength and inner power. And you can do it at any time. You can tame the lion within. That's a constant battle. In the second row in the challenge position is the Page of Swords. Take small steps. You're enthused. You're learning new things. You're learning new things. You're trying new things. Take small steps in it. For some of you, you want to do an exercise program. Take small steps. Small steps equal big steps. If you take too large a step at the beginning, you might end up quitting before you really get started and have it as a habit. That can be sports too. For some of you, you might be taking up a sport or have a family member in a sport. Take small steps. And advice from Spirit. You feel like a victim. You've been talked about. Some of you have been stabbed in the back. For some of you have been talked about, not stabbed in the back, but just talked about. It doesn't have to be in a bad way. It can be in a good way too. But it's over. It's a 10. It's a completion. You got the Hierophant. That's a major arcana card. You're getting a message from God. For some of you, you have higher learning in an institution. For some of you, you're learning something. You're learning something from church. You're going to church and you're learning. Or you're going to Bible study. Or you're going to study something. With all those swords, you're learning something. You're studying something. You're trying to make sense of things. For some of you, you're trying to be a better person in society and in your community and as a person. You want to be a better person. For some of you, you've overcome addictions, whether it's cigarettes or something more. You've overcome it or you're overcoming it. And God's giving you a message. You're trying to plant new seeds. You're trying to make a new life for yourself without the addiction. The outcome is the Four of Swords. Get proper rest. Get proper sleep. You want the blessing this person is giving that person. But you got to get proper rest and sleep. prayer, meditation, to get ready to go out in the world, to get your blessing. You need the proper rest. During the resting phase, you can get some things that God's trying to tell you, or universe, spirit, whoever is telling you during your rest phase. They're trying to tell you something. In the third row, in the challenge position, is the Two of Wands. You're taking your knowledge and experience and your inner strength, and you're putting your world back together again, and you want to see where you can expand. That can be entrepreneurs that have their own business. That can be somebody at a job. That can be your boss in a job. That can be housewives. That can be anybody in a family that's working or that's contributing to the family. Advice from Spirit is the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling things. A lot of you are juggling 2 or more jobs. A lot of you are juggling things, trying to keep things going, paying your bills, paying things, keeping your head above water. For one of you, you could be juggling 2 relationships. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not that you're cheating on somebody. It can be 2 friendships. And you're juggling them right now because of a time element. The outcome is the Two of Swords. You're undecided on what to do. And that's a mental thing. Okay, I think you're into your head too much this week. And you need to come out from under your head. There's the Moon. Follow your intuition. You're thinking so much, you can't make a decision. Or you have so much come at you that you can't make a decision. You need the proper rest and sleep for things to digest. You've got a lot coming at you mentally this week. I'm going to pull another card for that. Yeah, you're taking your knowledge and experience and putting everything together. You're putting your world back together again, and you want to expand. This is important. That's in your challenge position. That's in your outcome. What you can't make up your mind about is expanding. Do I want to expand, and how? Yeah, you're tired. You put your attributes together. You got your harvest. And you feel like your harvest isn't good enough to pay all your bills or in what you're doing. You're putting more work in than you're actually getting. So the High Priestess, another major arcana card. Life is in the gray area where she's at, not in the white pillar or black pillar. Follow your intuition. You're getting it twice up here. Follow your intuition and you'll be good to go. In the last round of challenge position, a Knight of Swords. You want to gallop straight ahead. Gallop at breakneck speed. Slow it down just a tad. You know what you want to do. You've thought about it. You got all the input, more input that you really needed. You couldn't make a decision. Now you used your intuition and you're ready to gallop off. You know what you need to do and you're ready to gallop. And it has to do with expansion and putting your world back together again. You're looking towards that. The Emperor is the advice from Spirit. Plan and strategize. That can be for CEOs of a company. That can be the boss of a company. That can be a worker. Plan and strategize what you're going to do on your job. That can be a housewife. That can be a father. That can be a grandfather, grandmother, aunt, uncle. Plan and strategize. And stick things out to the end. And this is especially important if you're an entrepreneur. Stick things out to the end. You go on at breakneck speed. You know what you're doing now. You're planning and strategizing and sticking things out to the end. And the Eight of Cups, you're leaving something behind or you're taking a time out. Yeah, you want to finish something. You want to continue something. You need teamwork. You need the rest of the team to follow you. You're finishing up something important. You're finishing up the touches of expansion. You want to expand your business, or you want to expand, but you don't know whether you want to or not. Or the same thing with you as a person. If you've overcome an addiction, you've been going through these steps, and you need to finish the work you're doing, whether it's a job, whether it's finishing up, getting over your addiction and planning a new life around it. You're taking a time out and you're finishing things up. That's your reading for September 22nd, September 28th. I've picked a card. I shuffled it earlier. Messages from your angels. Acacia. You're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay, that's for a lot of you. That's for teachers. That's for all of you listening to it. Yes, you do. You can counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. You can use your spiritual gifts on the job. You can use it at home. You can use it at the supermarket. Spiritual gifts at church. Spiritual gifts in a community. There's a lot of places you can use your spiritual gifts and divine life mission. It's very good. And that's especially good for those who have overcome an addiction, no matter what it is. You're expanding your life. It's given you a new lease on life. And you can follow your life purpose. You can be a spiritual teacher because of it, in spite of it. Like, share, and subscribe if you like my channel. Liking helps the algorithm. Sharing helps more people see it. Subscribing helps you get subscribing and hit the bell notification. Helps you get my videos, notice of them as they're being released. And it helps the algorithm. Use what resonates, leave the rest. Because this is a general reading. All readings are done by phone. TarotPathOfLight.com is my website if you want to book a personal psychic tarot card reading with me. Or you can go below the video in the description area and hit the more, click on more. It takes you to my write-up. TarotPathOfLight.com is my website. You click on it and it'll take you to my website, and you can book a reading. If you can't get a date and time to suit you, get a hold of me in Messenger and we will come up with a better date and time. Thank you for watching. It's greatly appreciated. I love you guys.